Hey guys, Ryor here for episode 1 of Cable News. Today's Boiler Special episode. We are joined by Blake Hopper.
Hey everybody, what's up?
We got Jake Muller.
Hi.
And Oliver Valenti.
What's up?
Alright guys, what are we here to talk about?
Wait, what?
What are we here to talk about? I forgot already. Nah, we all know what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the VGC news, the new format, man.
This is the soonest we've gotten it.
What?
This is like the earliest we've gotten it in the year. This is crazy.
Yeah, we have.
That is true.
When did we get it for 2014? Do you remember?
December.
Yeah, that's usually whenever we get it. It's like the late November, early December.
Right. Yeah, because the last time we had a new generation.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right.
I just like how much the infrastructure's increased, like inside the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really big. Like the in-game mechanics have changed.
Oh yeah, they're really trying to make competitive battling much easier and accessible, which is great.
Which is a great transition for our first point. Biggest announcement, other than the new format, the fact that we will have a competitive ladder throughout the season confirmed.
This is really big.
They're not taking
a lot
it
of the
down.
times we've been left wondering, like, oh well, I wonder if we'll have it this year. And for 2015, it worked out this year just because it was the same rules as the doubles battle spot ladder.
Mm-hmm.
But then they took off the Pentagon rule for whatever reason, and so for the last little portion of it, we didn't have a ladder anymore.
There's a bit weird.
Yeah.
What are the current ladders?
The current ladders are singles, doubles being Pentagon, triples rotation, and then special is the singles bring 6, pick 1, 10 seconds per move, 5-minute battle type deal.
The special changes
and they replaced
Yeah.
VGC for that.
Yes, and they have repeated that format twice instead of putting VGC 16 back, which I don't blame them. Like I would doubt anyone's actually playing that format,
Right.
but still, it's kind of annoying.
Well, so they've completely taken out triples and rotations, so it's single, double, special, and then championships battle format, which is ours.
Right.
That's nice. I'm glad that they finally stopped convincing themselves that people actually enjoy triples and rotation.
I feel like people only play triples and rotation so they could get to the top of the all ladders leaderboard on the global link.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Pretty much. Like triples and rotation were cute when they first came out, but they are kind of silly now. But
Rotation in particular is actually completely garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're going to have a year-round championship ladder. That way, anyone who wants to get into the scene can do that. And they've also made things much, much easier outside of that within the game, much easier to get into competitive.
By far.
Yeah. Like we have the whole rental Pokemon thing now, which is something that I've been really wanting to see.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Can get, well, yeah, I mean, or we could just talk about it now.
I said we were going to talk about it. So let's talk about it now because I don't know if the whole rental Pokemon thing, if we're going to be able to use them in our actual live competitions.
I didn't see why not. If you can access them in game, you could just kind of designate it like, hey, this is what I want in my battle box. And so when you go into live competition, there might be an option to say pick this rental team or this rental team or what's in your own battle box already.
Right, but it'll probably be dubbed a rental team because the specific things, you can set up now a maximum of 6 battle teams. So you don't just have one battle box, you have 6 teams.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The way I understood that is that you just could rent 6 teams at a time, but are there 6 specific battle boxes now?
Yeah, there's there are 6 specific battle boxes.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I think the biggest thing with outside of that is that you can repeat Pokemon within those 6 teams.
Right.
So you can have an Amoonguss specifically on all teams, the same exact Amoonguss, which is so awesome.
What I imagine how it works is it's probably not a specific battle box, but in your actual boxes, it'll be an attribute where this Pokemon also happens to be in a battle box.
That'd be sweet. Yeah,
I'm worried. I hope it doesn't add to cheating and 5-move Volcarona type stuff. That's my only concern. But otherwise, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh right, having identical teams for like online tournaments.
Yeah,
and
that's a
stuff.
good
And-
point.
One change or whatever.
I mean,
But I mean, now that we can make online competitions, I feel like you'll just, if you ever want to play a best of 3, you'll just make an online competition with.
Well, yeah, and apparently you can lock battle boxes for that too.
yeah,
Like-
yeah. No, that was like our next
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
So it won't allow cheating at PCs. Like, you're not going to have like 6-move Cresselias at PCs
Oh,
anymore.
that's
It's just going to
amazing.
be 4 moves. Like, this is your team. You're stuck with it until you unregister for the
Or
rest
people
of the
like
PC.
training their Kangaskhan in happiness in between rounds, which I know people do.
Yeah, which might not
That's
seem
not
like
it.
a big deal, but it technically
It
is
is.
still cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheating, and it's a big deal for me because I keep all my Kangaskhan nice and unhappy, and I want other people to have to do that.
You heard it here first. Oliver hates his Pokemon.
Oh, this has been well known.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen his video, he did show his true feelings. If you follow Oliver at Smith_VGC.
Just
Mhm.
because she's unhappy in game doesn't mean that she doesn't know my deep affection for her. me and Eurydice have been playing Pokemon for like 4 years, you guys.
It
We've
sounds
been
like
through thick and thin now.
yeah, it sounds like Stockholm syndrome, personally.
Yeah, I mean, you know, your dog loves you. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, that's just how that works.
All right, we're getting off topic. We're talking about like all right, live competitions and like BattleBox stuff. That use like QR codes as well. So
QR codes is great.
yeah,
It's so
Yeah.
helpful because you don't have to go through all the breeding and soft resetting. You just scan a
Oh.
QR code.
oh they
Yes,
also talked
please.
about scanning QR codes for now battle boxes to like enter tournament. There are specific Pokemon like event Pokemon that are just QR codes now that they announced.
Really?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
they,
awesome.
So
they didn't
like, I
say
can just like
anything.
go to the Pokemon website, scan the QR code, and get the invented Pokemon.
Yeah.
Instead of like driving to GameStop and sitting in the parking lot on my DS like a creep.
No, they'll probably like send GameStop like little
I mean,
pieces of paper with QR codes. I'd imagine.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still convenient, you know. You don't
Oh,
have to
yeah.
enter in like a code or anything.
There's no
Yeah,
needed
QR codes is the
technology.
way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like there used to be like you can they're for like tons of money on eBay. It's like little just DS cartridges that were only meant to send event Pokemon to other people.
Yeah, I
Oh.
remember those.
Wow. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you could probably find
That
a
happened.
few on eBay. Oh, we glossed over the QR rental teams. The whole thing regarding if we can use them in competitions or not. I
Yeah.
don't think we will be.
I would
guess
doubt
they
that.
wouldn't let us.
Yeah. I feel like QR codes would be a little bit iffy because I feel like they would want us to have our own individual unique Pokemon for competitions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
for laddering purposes.
For
I can
laddering
see-
purposes, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like the best change ever.
Everyone's gonna have
Yeah.
Wolf's current team at all times.
Yeah. That was like how Ray used to make his teams counter team his old team.
Oh, he did that
Oh, yeah, I do remember
flawlessly.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the whole you guys enjoy that chalk joke? Try to chalk up victories with powerful teams that include legendary Pokemon.
That was cute.
That
I
was-
enjoyed the shout out.
Yes.
They also did the little shout out with the fighting crab at Worlds. It was just killing all of Chalk. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh,
The crowd went
Smeargle was
wild
on there
when the
too.
Crabrawler killed Smeargle. It was so funny.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing Smeargles die a horrible death. I mean, what's
Hey,
next,
hold on,
Caleb?
hold on.
Oh, sorry. What's next is the reason we're here. There's a new format. We didn't even talk
Yes.
about the rules.
Yes.
Ooh.
The reason
Regional
Oliver
decks.
the reason Oliver releases King is gone. No more
And no
Megastones.
Megas!
Megastones
Yes!
are sweet.
That's
I'm so
a huge
happy
deal.
to hear that. I feel like as soon as Megas were released, it was just, okay, how do I live Kangaskhan's hits and how do I kill Kangaskhan? That's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
pretty
I
much
can't?
what
Oh,
the
I don't?
format's
Oh,
diluted
good.
to.
Oh, I can? Oh, it takes a nature too? Oh, good.
It's like, oh, I'm forced to use Intimidate on my team because otherwise Kangaskhan Oko's every single member on my team. Crap! You know, it's just like, it was silly. It got
sounds
to an
right.
I think-
outrageous point, in my opinion.
This, like, in theory, should take away a lot of the power creep that's crept in for the last 3 years or so.
I mean,
Yeah.
what?
Like, there's a
It's a
chance we
new
have a lot.
generation. Why can't they just patch things? No.
Because they don't believe
Well,
in
also, like,
patching.
Megas, I think, are good for the game itself. It's a cool, like, storyline.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
mean,
love
It gives
Megas.
you
I
something
didn't
to
want
work
them to be
towards and, like,
gone.
new Pokemon to use and stuff. But I think competitively, this is a great decision because
Mhm.
I agree.
it's like something new. It might draw more people in, and also megas were just really bad for the game.
Honestly,
I feel like, and I think a lot of people agree.
yeah, honestly, I feel like they handled it really, really well. They kept megas in the game for people who really enjoyed megas and still want to use megas, like whenever they play against their friends.
Mhm.
But they listened to the VGC community where we were saying, hey, these megas are absolutely stupid. Please remove them. So they did.
Well, on
And
the
I think
other
it's
end
gonna
of
make for a
that,
better format.
I think because it's like Alolan regional decks, and it's all about Alola, they said, like in the trailer, they said relive Mega Evolution. So I don't think there are going
Right.
to be any new Megas in Sun and
Yeah,
Moon.
that's kind of what it seems like.
So I think like the main reason whoever decides this, like Pokemon Company Japan or whoever decides the format, I don't
Chris
think it's okay. I think it's less
Okay.
about listening to us and more about going with the theme of Alola. Like VGC
Yeah.
18, I can totally see Megas coming back.
No!
I don't know why it said that.
Why wouldn't they?
Like, unless there's some like,
I could see it if they
Yeah.
make new ones for the new game.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If
Yeah.
there's,
No,
but I
because
feel like
need to
I
change
mean,
the-
there are
I mean,
there are going to be
people are probably
specific
still gonna be
items.
using Sun and Moon.
There are going to be items in game you can't use.
What do you mean?
Like,
Can we talk about something really quick?
what,
I don't
what do you
understand
want
why the format has to change every year. You know what I mean? You know how we like every year we need to get a different rule set? I think that tendency has created a lot of our bad rule sets.
It's because
then we get,
Pokemon VGC is just like a marketing thing.
I
Like-
get that's why.
They
Yeah.
It's like you have
they
to have the most
piggyback
current
TCG.
game, so you just keep buying their stuff.
I think part of it is
honestly.
because the game we play on keeps changing too. Like,
Yeah,
that's
you-
true.
Oliver, you come from a Melee background, and Melee is obviously just like one game. Like,
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's nothing about it.
Okay,
But, like,
before I
Pokemon
came from Melee, I
really-
came from Pokemon. And
And so one
I'm
keeps
finally
this
thinking a new
updated.
game. I'm saying while we have the current game, we should just use the same rule set for that game. And then, like, you know, like we shouldn't have had VGC 2015, which was a really good format, sort of, and then VGC 2016, which was the worst format of all time, just because they wanted to change it for the sake of no reason. And then they lost all their attendance, and then the game went downhill. You know
It's because
what I mean?
the
Like,
VGC circuit isn't meant to be a solely competitive circuit. There are other motives for
That's
maintaining the circuit.
yeah, that's a good point. I don't think VGC 2016 helped the Pokemon Company, and it certainly did not help the players. So I just want them to really think about like why are we changing this format? And is this format?
I
gonna
mean,
be-
like, it was a good idea, but then they realized what monstrosities they created with the
I think if they
restricted
thought
format.
about it, I think if they had asked any of the top players, or if they had done their research, they would have realized how insane it was. Sajin Park, within like 2 minutes, I remember he tweeted, he was just like, "No!" And I don't even expect that from Sajin, but just
Yeah,
as
no,
soon as the rules
he
came out-
he played. There was a Wi-Fi
it was an
tournament.
online tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. He
Like
did
the Primal
TCG this
class.
year.
Yeah, he didn't even play
Yes.
VGC.
How many really good players dipped this year? Completely dipped.
Dude,
They
he was a day 2 because he won or got second at TCG though.
Yeah.
Sajin's just a monster.
Sajin's a god. Like,
I really wanted him to win Worlds and
Sure.
TCG so we could have the first dual champion.
true.
Yes. Okay, there are other specifics for the rule set we haven't talked about yet. So it says all battles played with Pokemon Sun or Moon.
Yeah.
Obviously. Double battles, Alola Regional Pokedex. Z Crystals allowed. They specified that.
Mhm.
Megastone is not allowed.
Yeah.
Some
worried
legendary
about
and mythical
demons.
Pokemon bands, including Solgaleo, Lunala, and Magearna.
Yeah.
I would-
Expected.
They're not name dropping Tapu Koko.
Which
Tapu
is good.
Koko is going to
I like to
destroy
hear
the
that.
entire metagame.
I want to have a fairy electric type with the built-in choice specs for electric moves. Woo! I can't wait for that thing. That thing's gonna be so good. But yeah,
there have been
I'm
hints-
interested about Z moves. Honestly,
Yeah, Z moves are going to be weird.
I'm afraid, but at the same time, I'm open-minded for what they're gonna bring. I think it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna spice up games a little bit. Like, it's gonna be like, okay, when's he gonna drop the Z move? What kind of Z move is it gonna be? Because apparently, it can be any type that your Pokemon has. Any
Right, and
type
then
move.
there's the Pokemon exclusive ones.
Right, so it just adds a little bit of an extra layer, and you can only use one per game. So it's kind of like a shout out to the gyms from Gen 5, but a balanced version of them to an extent.
It's
Because
kind
you
of,
still-
it kind of combines gems and megas because you could obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It takes the power of the gyms and restricts them for what megas were. So I don't know. It sounds like they're going to be a little
Yeah.
annoying, but they sound balanced.
I'm
Honestly.
interested to find out if, like, the Pokemon that do have exclusive Z moves, like Snorlax, if that's the only Z move they can use.
Oh
if,
no,
like, is it-
definitely not.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
so,
be
like,
surprised
Probably
if
Snorlax
that's
is
the case.
Pulverizing Pancake is probably a normal type Z move, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
So, like, if you hold like the Dark Z Crystal and you have Crunch or something, you can still use that.
Yeah, no, because
definitely.
we've seen, what was it? We've seen Pikachu use a normal one and an electric one, and
Gotcha.
its exclusive one.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
just
so it has an exclusive and its normal electric one.
yeah.
Huh.
I'm honestly very curious to see what base power these things are. That's going to be the deciding factor
Yeah.
as to how ridiculous they are. Apparently, it said that Pikachu's signature one is the strongest move it's ever had, and its current strongest move is base 120, which is Volt Tackle.
It's probably
Right.
like 140.
I would assume 150, but yeah, 140 to
Right.
like
Is
160
what's
range.
Explosion?
Explosion is
Explosion?
250.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Okay.
But
It's
Pikachu
really
doesn't have
powerful.
Explosion.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Could you
no, no,
imagine
no,
a single
What-
target base
what's
250 move?
What's
Oh my God.
self-destruct?
What'd you
What?
say?
What's self-destruct?
Self-destruct, I think, is 200.
200.
Okay.
200?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 150, I can see working.
Yeah,
It's actually gonna be good. It's gonna be so weird.
Dude,
probably not.
We now have the option for Rotom Wash to have a water move that isn't Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
Or like a coverage move.
Yeah, because we don't
Okay,
know.
speaking of which,
hidden
do we
powers
think it's gonna work for hidden
affected?
power?
Yeah.
Wait,
I can-
way more importantly, Thundurus is gonna have a good flying move. I'm sorry.
If you'd have to have it know a flying move at the time. Like,
Is that confirmed? Do we know that?
Wait,
I'm
if
pretty
what?
sure you can only have a Z, you can only use a Z move if your Pokemon currently knows a move of that type.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
what I interpret.
Yeah, I remember that. I just
Okay,
we haven't
but-
talked about Z Crystals in a while.
The thing
I would
about
like to know how hidden power works with that, because hidden power
Yeah.
shows up as a normal type move on
Yeah.
like the move selection screen or whatever, and I think it only changes like as you use it. I don't know.
Okay, in
Interesting.
generations past, well, not generations past, in Gen 5, whenever gyms were a thing, if you held the flying gem and had hidden power flying, it would work just fine.
That's true. That's a
Yeah,
good point.
so I think it would work. However, I wouldn't be surprised to see hidden power turn into a normal type C move. Just because hidden power
Just for
is
that reason,
technically a normal type move.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could go
it'd be
either way.
awesome.
We'll just have to wait to see how that turns out.
Yeah, I don't want every electric type getting a super strong ice move.
Oof, jeez. A base 150 ice move? No, thank
Also,
you.
No.
are the Z moves going to be like physical or special? I think
That's,
something.
we don't know.
It'll probably be across
I wouldn't
the
be
spectrum.
surprised. You know how before, like, I think it was either Gen 1 or 2, when like every move of one type was just one, like either physical or special.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
It was until
if they
Gen
decided
4.
to do that, it'd probably be the same delineation.
Yeah, it was that in Gen 3 too.
Okay.
I feel like the Z moves would be mixed. Like maybe some special one, like specialty ones, like Snorlax's.
Are
and
they
Pikachu's
all going
might
to be
specifically
attacks, though?
Oh, that's
well, no, we know
true.
that Eevee's isn't.
Yeah, Eevee's is a setup.
Hey,
Yeah, if anything
Eevee's-
other than Eevee gets that, we're fine.
Wait, Oliver, you
Sorry,
want to say
sorry,
something about
sorry.
Eevee?
No, I'm just terrified of Eevee's thing. I mean, I think G-Mancy was the worst thing to ever happen to Pokemon, hands down. I think it's way worse than Smeargle. I think it's way worse than Moody. I think it's way worse than Darkwood. So the fact that
Eevee does learn Baton.
I don't care. Eevee learns Baton Pass. Already, this is a huge problem. And then we have stored power, adaptability. Like, I know Eevee's not good. There's Psycho. I don't know. It just
The calcs are horrible, Oliver.
I don't care. It puts us in the gimmick world, which is what I don't like. It
No,
puts
it's-
us back in like Red Card, Haze land.
No, it's the same.
I don't
it's
want
this,
to.
Okay, Eevee and its freaking evolution boost is the same thing as freaking Geomancy Smeargle was in 2015. It was just a gimmick that you lost to on Showdown the night before
Okay.
Worlds.
Yeah, the way I see Eevee's little thing is like minimized cheese. It's like once we get 2 weeks into the format, it's gonna be like, are you serious? You're still using this crap?
Right.
It's
Yo,
gonna
Blake.
be like just Steamroll Central.
Blake,
after you
that-
To me, the only difference is the defense boost. I think the defense boost is actually a really big deal.
That
Then
is the
you
biggest
can-
deal because it can actually live hits from things.
Oh,
And
hold on,
Kangaskhan doesn't
guys.
exist anymore, so you can't
Yeah.
OHKO Eevee because of neutral damage.
Wait, what?
You know,
Caleb?
so
Guys, Blake had the best transition to the final point of today.
I did?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
mentioned minimize.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk
Oh,
about this new
boy.
player time system.
I'm not worried
This
about
is the thing
randomize.
that we actually need to start talking about. This is the
This is
the
I'm
this
actually-
is why we're here. Like,
This is
I'm
just the
actually
one
completely
potential
not worried about
negative
the guys at all.
announcements.
Mhm.
guys, don't talk over each other. Chill.
Sorry.
Tell me what to
So
We've been doing that
you
a
know
lot.
I will. Okay, so first off, Blake, what are your thoughts about this?
Okay, I think this timer is really good, except it's slightly concerning just because of minimize. See, the issue coming out of 2016 Worlds was everybody and their dang mother was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Wolf Click won Worlds because he timer stalled everybody," and
No,
it was just like,
hold on. No, he wasn't the
annoying.
one who timer stalled. That was Michael Lanzano.
Okay, there were many accusations being thrown around of Wolf, Michael, I think John even, and it's just like silly because timer. They weren't necessarily playing to timer; they were just thinking, and then like the game gets towards the end, it's like, oh, I can win on timer.
And it becomes a legitimate win condition.
Yeah,
Right,
but
the
this
only case I
eliminates
saw-
that.
The only case I saw of a player playing from time turn one was Wolf's match against Justin, in which that was his best win con against that team.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it made
That's
sense.
not. Yeah.
Well,
That's not
okay.
even relevant, though. I think that's
Yeah, no.
that's just
Well,
how it works.
the important.
in
Okay,
training.
so what it is your time. So we have it. They're so vague about it. We have 10 minutes of our
Basically,
time,
that was
60
Yes,
seconds
and so
each
what-
turn still, but we don't know if there's a total match timer.
There
Yeah,
has to be. There seriously has to be. I mean, I think they're aware. I mean, they're not complete idiots. They know minimize is going to be way more damaging for their game. Than,
Well, okay, specifically it says this will mean matches can be decided more quickly in the past, allowing players to enjoy thrilling battles. Which means
yeah.
if there's no in-game match timer,
you know what?
games could last an hour with this.
Yeah.
And
You know,
that's
this
And
reminds me of-
logistically, if they're trying to like keep their tournament circuit healthy and like populated, if you're not gonna have a game timer, then like PCs could run all day, which is not a good thing. Or, like,
Anything could run all
rounds-
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rounds and
it's
regionals could
actually-
take
it's just
forever.
a huge
That is
problem.
not a healthy way to run a tournament.
Yeah,
And so I feel like the timer, even if it goes up to like 20 or something, like obviously I have no like reason to believe it will. I think 15's fine,
Mhm.
but as long as it still exists, or rather, I think it still will exist for that reason.
Right.
See,
You know what this reminds me of is when. Go ahead, Blake.
Oh, okay. Like the thing about this timer is I think it's very good for Pokemon as a quote unquote like esport. However,
Esport.
like it makes it much better viewer wise because people are more conscious about how quickly they're making their moves. It's like, oh, I have 5 minutes left on my time, so I need to make moves quicker. But I really hope that it doesn't dilute the play because if people are realizing that, oh, there's no okay, hypothetically, if there's no actual game timer overseeing all of this, people are just going to be selecting moves really quickly, and I hope that doesn't end up being the case because that could potentially
That's where the
dilute the
minimize
play.
comes in.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like
think, wait,
I don't know.
can I respond to that? Because I actually totally disagree. Because like,
Oh, okay.
here's the thing. All right, imagine that you were. I guess I have only Melee to reference, but imagine that you were playing Melee and that super slowed down so that you can make every decision exactly perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What that would make happen is that if everybody's playing better, then the best strategies become better. It's like, how do I lose with Fox if I don't have the pressure of messing up tech skill or a tournament pressure or a mistake or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think what keeps the game healthy is you want it to be really hard to play an optimal perfect game, because that means like if one person's playing a perfect game, the other person can't do anything. So you want it to be really hard for that to happen. I would be all for a format where it's harder to think straight, where it's harder to make a good move. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's going to set the Pokemon metagame back, but it's going to make tournaments reflect like who's a better player more. Does that make sense? I don't think I've said that well.
Yeah,
no,
no,
that definitely
makes
makes perfect sense. I think, okay, I am just voicing a concern. I'm not necessarily saying, this is going to be the issue.
Mhm.
I could see it happening to where people are making rushed moves just because of the fact that they don't have much time left. But
Right.
I do agree with you that if people are rushed within these 10, not necessarily rushed, but limited to these 10 minutes, whoever uses those 10 minutes the best is going to win.
I think
You know.
conversely, if you have 10 minutes of your time and then 60 seconds to make each move, even if you take the full time every turn, that's still 10 turns
Yeah.
And like most VGC games are not lasting more than 10 turns.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
So I feel
completely.
like
It
obviously
depends on the
some-
format.
That is true. I guess
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just really
some games
defensive.
do that they
So
don't, but
maybe that's
I
true.
don't know.
if
Like I still,
actually
even if
never
you're
did.
taking a long time, you still have a decent number of turns to work with. So I don't think it's that much of an issue.
Yeah. I mean, and people aren't going to be taking the entire time.
Right.
Like, we've been working with 45 seconds, and we still have games that don't go to 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I definitely think that people won't really be running out of time that much, but I just hope it's not going to be a concern. But I don't see it being the biggest concern, unless minimize starts to happen, and then it's going to be a
I mean,
concern.
that's where the match timer would come into play.
Yes, exactly. Match
It
time would be
has to
super
exist.
helpful. And then there would be this really weird meta of balancing the in-game timer and the
YOLO.
Yeah.
timer stalling information that we don't know, and that information is very important.
Yeah.
Right.
That's actually the most intelligent thing I've heard all about it. Like,
Yeah,
we don't know everything.
right.
We do
They-
not
yeah.
at all. They were
That's
well,
changed everything. Totally.
it's just the whole thing. They're talking about it's going to be quicker and minimize. That is not quick. There's no way it's going to be all these extremes people are jumping to.
I mean, if minimize becomes like a viable strategy, that's not necessarily like horrible. You just have to start respecting it more. I mean, you have to use stomp or body slam or whatever.
Or haze.
Steamroller.
Like, there are ways around minimize. It's just like, if you build a team around minimize, it's annoying as hell to beat.
Yeah.
That's my only concern.
Maybe it might be 2017 Smear Golem. That's just maybe your cross to bear. I mean, I hope it's not like that, but
Maybe. It'd probably be a little bit easier to beat than Smeargle, because at least it can't speed boost past your haze, so...
I think the other thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
that it's a default weaker strategy than Smeargle Xerneas is. Smeargle Xerneas
Yes,
is like
definitely.
the most insane thing ever.
Yeah.
It still is the most insane thing ever.
Smeargle Xerneas never should have happened.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever. I'm so glad that's going to be gone.
Yeah.
But regardless, that's not on topic.
What is
It's kind
on
of a topic.
topic? What else do we need to talk about?
We don't need to talk about anything. It's supposed to be like a fun show. So we can just talk about
This
whatever we
is
want.
a news show.
Let's just, like, let loose. Let's have fun. Let's party, guys.
Anyone know
So
any
we
good
should talk about the friendly competitions thing and the online competitions thing. That is huge.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Toquil. We're gonna have a Toquil tournaments come back.
jokes?
Cute.
No, seriously. I mean, like letting people host like grassroots tournaments without like all the problems that people have with that. That's a huge deal. That's gonna grow the
They're
scene.
finally
It helps.
giving us the software.
Yeah, without
Yeah,
having to go
giving
through
us-
Tom.
Yeah.
They're giving us the tethered software. Oh, shout outs to Tom. Our boy Tom.
Okay,
shout
no,
outs to Tom.
they still need. Actually, wait. This is okay. Since we're here, this is VGC news. This wasn't on the itinerary. We need to talk about AZ regionals. Wow.
Girl.
Were any of us? Oh, Jake
No,
was
because
there.
we have Jake
Let me
here.
tell you.
I forgot about that.
Tell us, Jake. Let it loose.
I mean, what do you want to know? I could talk for hours.
Everything. I actually don't know what Caleb was
Basically-
referring to.
So basically,
Describe
I,
it
did
to-
regionals. I started the day 6-0, 8 runs of Swiss, so I was feeling pretty good. Like, okay, even if I lose out, top 16, easy. I lost the next set to like Salamanus. It's a really good match. He played well.
He's a good
Not mad
guy.
about that. Yeah. And I lost my next round because actually I don't really have a good reason. I just lost. And so I was 6-2, like kind of bummed. Oh well, probably gonna miss cut. And I looked at the standings, and I got 17th place with a resistance of 55%.
That's
Because
so
I had
dumb.
3 opponents drop with negative records.
Wow.
And so I went from being one of the like 2 best people left in the tournament to getting no prizes.
Yeah. And the thing that's actually kind of concerning is that that's not fixed within our next circuit. So we're still
Right.
going to have to put up with that. Unless we get 217 players, in which case we'll have a day 2, which cuts to a top 8, which is also going
Yeah.
to be
Why
resistance
is there a
or base.
person like? Why is there a limit to when we get X2 cut? Like, why should that be a thing at all?
So the explanation I was given in Arizona is that Tom is not set up to handle X2 cuts. It's just not programmed that way. And the way they did it at like nationals and at worlds is they just created a new tournament and put everyone
Yeah.
that had an X2 record in it in that new tournament.
Yeah.
But they can't do that at regionals because there's no one from TPCI to manage that. and they don't want anything to go horribly wrong, like
Okay,
someone
so
not getting added or someone not getting added like incorrectly.
yeah, that's why I brought this whole issue up. We were talking about them giving us software. Well, it's a software issue that could
Correct.
simply be fixed by them, like, I don't know, having
Well,
a
I don't
better
think they're giving
program.
us Tom. Like they're still going to use Tom at tournaments.
No.
They're-
I'm saying they fixed one software issue. They just need to make a better Tom. That's not dumb.
I mean, these are
allowing
these are
this.
different parties you're talking about. The people that are developing Pokemon Sun and Moon are very different from the people running Tom.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm pretty
That-
sure.
that's fair.
My understanding is that the X2 cut thing is being worked on in Tom, but there are actually even bigger concerns, if you can believe that, in the Tom universe that need to be worked on first. This
No,
is an
I can
issue
believe it.
I'll point out. This is an issue that's outside tournament organizers' control. For those of you who are listening, I made a thread actually. I was trying to start a dialogue with tournament organizers. It didn't go very well because I'm not allowed to comment. I was trying to start dialogue with tournament organizers to let them talk about like what we could do better, both us to tournament organizers and organizers to us. And the X2 cut thing is something that's completely out of TO's hand. It's actually like in the higher powers of the team,
Right.
which stinks, but that just across the board this year.
Just the way it is.
Hopefully next year they'll fix it.
I mean, this past year we did get best of 3 finally at regionals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a very good thing.
Like I can't even
They're-
remember
they're making
not
steps.
having best of 3 Swiss rounds.
Yeah,
it's
we're
awesome.
slowly getting to an ideal circuit. It's just 1 year at a time.
It's at a glacial pace.
Yeah, definitely. But we're getting there, you know?
Best of 3 is something that I very much appreciate, though. Like, I
Yeah,
think
best of
people
3 is
underrate
incredible.
how good that is for the circuit.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I think that's such an
started
important
I
step.
started VGC single limb, so
Yeah.
I don't know when you guys started, but this is year I think 7 or 8 for me now.
Yeah.
Nice.
21 was my first one.
Yeah, I've been
we've
playing
gotten far.
since 13.
Hmm.
I've been, actually 2012.
You were at the tournament I was at in 2011, Blake. Come on.
Yeah, I played in one 2011 tournament and did nothing else. I actually played seriously in 2012.
Me too.
Yeah, that was my case. Transition from 2010
circle
to
pit, okay.
2011.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else? I know Jake said he could talk about AZ regionals for hours upon hours. At least you won the PC.
I
I
think
did.
we touched
That
up on
was
the
nice.
important things about EC
Yeah.
regionals.
I don't need to
Yeah.
rant about that on this.
Yeah.
I want to say one thing about AZ, which is that I really want to start a trend of people talking about what their experiences were like at big tournaments. So if you were at AD regionals, like you were, Jake, then I do want kind of like a feedback thread thing to be started.
Mm-hmm.
So if something we could just hop on.
I feel like we
Those
used
are
to
always
have
very
those.
helpful. Those are
Those
very
are
What kind of
helpful.
things are you looking for in these threads?
I mean, I want you to describe what it was like being at the tournament, so that other competitors next year can make an educated decision about the Arizona regional.
We
I just want us,
definitely
like, as a community,
we
to have
That's a
the
good
most
idea.
information possible.
yeah like early like Scarmless days and early Nugget Bridge days. I feel like we had those. And, like they were good threads.
Yeah.
Those were a thing in 2014. I remember there being feedback threads consistently after
Yeah.
tournaments.
Yeah, I really want to bring those back because
Yeah, I
I think
remember
because
that.
people are flying to tournaments now. That's like the new thing in 2016, pay to win. You have to go to all these tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
So you should be choosing tournaments not just only on geography, but based on tournament organizer history and like location and stuff. So if you had a really good experience at a tournament, I want to hear about it, and vice versa. That'll benefit the whole player base.
Yeah, communicate. Like we're a community, guys.
The show.
And also, I think the tournament organizer would appreciate hearing what it was like being in a tournament. So it really
Oh, yeah.
only benefits everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah, everyone wins with that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, you're being inflammatory. But
Yeah.
Right. If you're a bad forum user, then don't do that.
yeah,
We've all been there.
Right.
What else? You said flying to regionals. What's the next regional? Is that
Orlando?
Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
Florida. October.
Fort Wayne,
10th.
right? And Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
right.
about going to Fort Wayne, and then I'm like, I really don't want to play 2016.
No, actually, now
That's
that
guys,
we
I
have,
never won a single 2016 match against Zerndon ever. The
that's
whole time I
depressing.
played it.
Wait, what?
It's so depressing. No, but like I looked at all my old like records. I've
Yeah.
never once beaten Zerndon in tournament ever.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
That is okay, Oliver. I love you, but that is just kind of sad.
Yeah, I
No,
mentioned
it's
it
incredibly
on
sad.
Twitter. I'm pretty sure Jake and
Wow.
I have beaten Zerndon with Sunny D before.
That's crazy.
I
Wait,
mean,
It
yeah.
really is crazy.
No,
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
So
Dang, Zerdon's crazy. So good.
all right. I don't care about
I never use Bronzong in
16
tournament.
anymore. Guys, this new
2016.
format's gonna be way better.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
super all in
Okay.
on the.
I'm probably flying to an event in like the winter just because I want to play this like as soon as possible.
15 minutes for a 2017 regional.
Wait, what?
Like so far from my house. I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh yeah, I have to
Yeah,
drive. Okay, I have to drive 15 minutes to that thing.
I know.
That is going to be a trek.
Oppressive.
I assume if I find good enough airfare, you guys.
It's probably
will,
gonna be snowing.
Nick's
Be a
car is
blizzard.
full, so talk to Blake and Oliver.
I hope you guys will give me room and board if I find a cheap enough
I
flight.
don't even know if I'm going. I might be on a cruise.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my family booked a cruise for December 26th to January 3rd. But my grandmother might not be able to come anymore, so we might be canceling it.
Oh,
So there's
okay,
that.
so you would abandon us and VGC 17 for a cruise.
Most definitely. I would skip
Absolutely. I would
Pokemon.
too.
I would skip Pokemon for the Caribbean any day.
Would you skip World for the Caribbean?
Maybe. It depends on
Dude,
the
that was
format. If it were this year,
I've never been
no.
so excited for 10 minutes.
Wait, what? Oh, Dallas? Oh, yeah, Dallas is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, for me it's
I
either
want to
Dallas
show
or
off-
Athens.
I want to show off my early format prowess. You know?
Dude, you're
Ugh.
Lucario.
What?
Do you remember your Rock Slide Lucario back in the day?
Yes, it was actually so good. People were like, okay, I'm going to Flare Blitz this Mega Lucario, and then I outsped killed him. I'm like, sit down.
What's
It was fun.
Okay.
Talonflame in 2014.
Talonflame's faster than Lucario.
Not Adamant Talonflame, which is all anybody used.
Yep.
I mean,
And then Charizard.
doesn't
was the
Brave
thing.
Bird just kill it?
No. Not Life Orb.
No.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And no one was using Band at the time.
Yeah.
It was very early format.
It was,
So-
it was a good time. Okay, so we've derailed multiple times.
Oh, yeah, heavily.
We might as well like end this. Although I am going to ask, is there anything else?
Wait, can we end the podcast by saying our favorite new Pokemon in the new games?
Yeah,
I like
we can. Yo, if we're gonna do that, we have to rate the middle evolutions from
Okay.
1 to 3.
I'm down.
All
1 to
right.
3. Okay, we're gonna start with Oliver. 1 to 3.
I,
Best middle
The
evolution.
voice keeps cutting out. The best middle evolution? Are you guys asking me? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it for a second.
Yeah, rate them.
1 to 3.
Rate the new ones 1 through 3.
Okay, you guys are gonna tear me apart. This is another crazy Oliver opinion. I give first prize by far to Brion. Brion is super cute. I'm glad there's a more feminine Pokemon that's like culturally acceptable. It's like a mainstream Pokemon. It's like feminine and like cute, and it's also like just a cool Pokemon. I love it. I think it's dope.
Okay.
Love Brion. Second place is the cat, just because it's a cat or whatever. It's fine. Third place is this weird emo owl that I don't get, and I don't know what's going on.
Oliver, that is like the Pokemon embodiment of wristband Oliver.
Maybe that's why I don't like it. I think that's why I don't like it.
And that's why we love it.
I don't like Pokemon that are like people. That's my thing. Like I don't like Bisharp and I don't like Gardevoir or whatever. It's like Pokemon should be like dogs. That's like the thing.
Oh, you're into dogfighting. Okay, moving on. Blake, top 3.
All right, easily my favorite is Dartrix. I
Ew.
think it's adorable. I like how it has personality. I think it has the most personality out of all three of them.
That's what it's
Yeah, if you touch its hair, it flips out at you.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I like it. And also, I think it is a better transition from the first stage than any of the others. I feel like it actually adds more to the Pokemon model and design. Anyways, the second best would actually probably be Brion. I know earlier I said it's by far the worst, but over the past hour, I have warmed up to it a little bit more. And
Yeah, I just convinced you.
you really did. Terracat is barely below Brion
Okay,
as the third.
cool.
Yeah. I like them all. I like them all. I don't dislike any of them.
That's good.
But yeah.
Jake.
Since Blake flopped his last two, we actually have the same rankings now, but I'm still going to give my reasoning because I deserve it. So, Dartrix, I think, is hilarious because I watched the trailer earlier, and it just started freaking out, and it reminds me of, like, my internal monologue whenever I... Well, this is getting deep. Actually, I'm just gonna stop there. But I think it has a lot of character, and I just think it looks like entertaining and like hilarious. And then I don't so much like Brion as much as I hate Torracat, mostly
Right.
because I really just
Respect.
have this irrational hatred for most of the fire starters. And I also hate cats because cats are evil and annoying. And so Bruno just kind of gets second by default. I think it's cute. I mean, it's a little seal that looks like it has fun with its life, so, more power to you.
It like
Cats
creates
can
little
go-
balloon
cats
bubbles,
can
and it's
go
like
rotten
playful.
and a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the mic here. Brion's a piece of shit. Bottom
Oh.
bottom 5 out of 3.
That is
And then
unacceptable.
yeah, then it's Dartrix and Terracat.
You're probably one of those
Terracat's
people that likes Infernape, aren't you, Caleb?
I don't like fire starters.
But you also don't
I'm
like.
glad we can at least agree.
No,
on
but
that.
Brion's just a piece of shit.
That's the most absurd opinion. Look how cute. All right. I'm
Your
actually not
opinion
gonna
is
argue
wrong.
with that.
Oliver, we've established we
Okay,
have
good.
polar opposite opinions about everything.
That's true. We actually brought Whimsicott to a real life Pokemon tournament, so I don't know if we can really talk about that.
Yes. Among other
Wow.
things. Yes, Dialga without Kyogre.
Right, that's repugnant.
Okay. Alright, to sign off, we are going to say our favorite new Pokemon because Blake so requested this.
Woo!
Jake, start off.
Oh my god. Okay. I love Oricorio, and I know I'm gonna steal that from Blake, but he stole my starter ranking, so
Wow.
Which form? Which form?
I think the Bile, the Bale style, the red one, the fire flying one.
Bale
Firefly.
style? Jake, get out.
Bale.
Get out, you uncultured swine.
Bale, okay. Listen, this is a new culture. You
Bale.
don't know if they pronounce their letters the same as we do.
Okay,
So
that's
we're
a
not
good
jumping
point.
to the same conclusions. Second place goes to Pom Pom because it looks really happy.
Okay. Oliver, what's your new favorite Pokemon? I know you
I
like
love.
an hour ago looked and saw like, oh, I've never seen Grandpa before. What the heck is this?
Yeah, I've never seen any new Pokemon. All right, I love Sensu the Ghost Bird. I also love Lurantis because it looks like Gen 6 or Gen 7 Lilligant, which is amazing. And I also love the freaking horse Pokemon just because he looks like he's gonna like his crazy defense ability sounds insane. And I just think he's gonna be like kind of a weird Gen 7 Hippowdon type thing. So I'm into him.
Mm-hmm. All right, Blake.
For sure. All right. Easily, by far, my favorite Pokemon so far is Oricorio Bile style. I actually screamed like a little girl when I saw it in the trailer.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
thought it was so creative, so sweet, and so well designed. I love how like it like its ability is also really sweet. How it can steal dancing moves, like rain dance, quiver dance, swords dance, dragon dance, all that stuff. I don't know. It's just really cool, and I'm excited to see it implemented again.
You can force Oricorio to kill itself if you use Lunar Dance.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Wow!
That's
Just
dark.
saying.
Wow, I feel depressed now.
Okay, well,
Like if I
we're
ever play you in tournament, I'm gonna bring Lunar Dance just because I know you're gonna be using.
okay. You guys are horrible people. I don't know why I brought you on. Well, this has been the Boiler episode 1 of Cable News. Thanks for listening. My favorite Pokemon, Alola and Raichu, and now Dartrix.
Nice.
Waiting for that final evolution. So we're signing off.
Oliver Grunt.
I know like half of this podcast has been like tangents, but that's what we do. That's what we
That was
do.
a good podcast. Yeah.
Tangents are fun.
Yes.
We're just quirky like that.
Yeah. This
That's
is
the whole, it's literally the whole point of a podcast.
Yeah,
Is to go on
this has
tangents,
basically
so.
just been a session of the Boiler Room like Facebook chat, but like recorded.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes. But like Oliver shits on me more than this.
Yeah, I'm way more strongly critical. of
Wait.
things.
Can I change my mind about my new favorite Pokemon?
Wow.
Sure. We're
Because I forgot
gonna
about one. Okay.
we're gonna stop recording in like 2
looks
seconds.
amazing. Oranguru.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Purple.
him.
Respect.
And it's a monkey, and it has 2 really good abilities. And I'm gonna make Harambe jokes, and you're not gonna stop me.
And you're gonna instruct us to deal with it.
Yeah, good one.
Okay.
And it's immune to ghost.
That it is.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, cool. We're signing off. So everyone sign off.
Sign
I'm
off.
Blake. Signing off. Peace. Adios.
End transmission.
Okay. You guys have clearly never done an outro before. Whatever.
Are you asking me to say like bye?
Yes. We've been Oliver, Jake, Blake, and Caleb signing off. Please.
Bye.
Bye.